Hello. Yes,
I didn't, but
welcome.
I just commented anyways.
We're back.
We are back. And so
I got a box.
is this.
Onwards to our next expansion.
Yeah.
This is 2 expansions in one hefty box. New characters.
And each expansion is just as long as the first
Oh
one.
yeah, there's a lot of characters
We're
in
going
here
to
too.
be at this for a while, I guess.
Yeah,
That means 4 of them are for the one and 4 are for the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that is correct. We have a proper character shape sheet this time.
We'll do it correctly.
Yeah.
As long as we play correctly, we're good. Which we just start playing.
We'll probably still take pictures just to be
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
extra
Yeah,
about
you
it.
really need one of those.
And Yuma is actually part of this campaign optionally too. Wow,
The extra character from the
from the other expansion, yeah.
Did we bring
The box is still,
Yeah.
the box still
Yeah,
there?
she was in the original box.
or did I, yeah,
She
box
was
still
in the original box. I
Yeah.
just didn't know.
No. All right.
Oh, lordy do.
Have to tell us which character.
Yeah.
Look at that. Everything that comes.
Age of Legends. Don't need that. Last night.
It doesn't look like it has like a little storage spot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Underneath.
Maybe.
Special rules. Compared to the base game, Last Night introduces the following new rules. Sanctuary. There is now a 4th additional location seal. Sanctuary. Which honestly looks like, I don't know, a little hand iron maybe? Pommel horse? Something like that?
Okay.
I don't know how would you describe that seal?
Your fingers in the way. Yeah, I would agree.
At the start of the day, if your character is in a location with this seal, they don't gain terror or lose health if you're using the Last Night challenge mode due to being out of range of an active Menhir. Please note that Sanctuary rules are slightly different in the Last Night and Age of Legends campaign. There are also out of range locations. In Last Night, you will often have no active Menhirs anywhere on the map. There are new rules concerning locations out of active Menhir range. Locations are not discarded if there are 4 dweller or character models on them, or if the locations are adjacent, including diagonally, to any character.
They said forget your easy mode.
Dang it! We can't just buy.
Yeah, no more Menhirs. At the start of the day, each character out of active Menhir range gains 1 terror instead of the standard penalties outlined in the rulebook. So that's slightly better than it was, because it used to be a lot worse, if I recall.
Yeah. Oh, you go nuts.
Exposure. Exposure represents the effects of extreme cold and harsh weather. It lowers your maximum health. When you gain exposure and you don't have an exposure marker, place an exposure marker, a red cube, in the topmost slot of your health track. If you have a marker, move it 1 slot down. If there was a health marker there, lose 1 health to make space for the exposure marker. When you are told to lose exposure, you can move the marker up. It can't reach 0, and you can't move it up above the topmost slot of the health track. In these cases, the exposure marker doesn't move. You can remove the exposure marker only when you are told to discard it. When you have an exposure marker and travel to a location without the village seal, gain 1 exposure. If you don't have an exposure marker, nothing happens. Your health marker can never be in the same slot or higher than an exposure marker.
Oh, okay.
When you can't restore health during rest because of an exposure marker, lose 1 exposure instead. Shows the red cube above your health.
Sounds like we're playing during wintertime.
Bring it back up. Yep, I'm guessing.
Alright.
I'm guessing.
Alright, we're going to need the other player placards apparently for these. So I have base game.
Yeah, we're gonna need the dice, and we're gonna need some other stuff as well.
Yep.
Okay, there's a new type of damage called unavoidable damage.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Sounds unavoidable.
Yeah, it cannot be prevented. Please note that effects that completely cancel the attack or the response may still cancel unavoidable damage. There are triple attribute keys on some of the Last Night cards. They're similar to double keys, but connecting them requires at least 3 of a given attribute. Double magic keys. There's a new double magic key on some of the Last Night cards. It is similar to a standard magic key, but connecting it requires paying 2 magic. Connected bonus keys. Some of the Last Night cards bear the bonus key symbol. It is similar to the connected attribute keys and means the number of connected bonus keys of the specific type in the entire sequence. Please note, effects that count all connected keys of a certain type, for example, courage, also count connected double and triple attribute. Oh boy.
What?
So I'm guessing to connect some bonus keys, you have to actually have done already a couple of bonus keys or so.
Oh my.
In order to use them.
Maybe they're just more powerful abilities.
Could be. The expansion icon, all Last Night cards contain the expansion icon, which just looks like the front of a helmet. To make sorting them easier, the only exceptions are the secret cards. Ease of use secrets from all Tainted Grail campaigns can be kept in a single deck.
Well, fine.
So now we.
If you want, you don't. It says can. Doesn't say you must.
Okay. I mean, there's 2 decks of secret cards in here. So.
Last Night introduces some new encounter traits. For example, enemies now can have counter. Whenever you gain 4 or more cubes when playing a single card, including all bonuses from items and skills, you immediately resolve the opportunity attack. There is a fear trait. You panic whenever you have more than 0 terror. Frenzy. If you're not using any weapon, resolve the opportunity attack at the start of your activation step. Frostbite. Immediately after taking any damage, gain 1 exposure. Hunger. If you have the red sign secret card, the enemy has the rage and faint traits during your character activation step.
Terrible.
Multi-attack. In the enemy attack phase, every party member receives damage and gains terror from the attack.
Great.
Hits everybody. Cards in the sequence modify the attack for every party member. Items modify the attack only for the characters who use them. Retaliation. Add 1 damage to the enemy attack for every 2 cards in your hand. Those are all the new. Those are all the new keywords that enemies can have. Setting up the Last Night. Please follow the steps below to start your Tainted Grail Last Night campaign.
Whatever you do, don't take anything out of the box.
Importing your game. If you haven't played the Fall of Avalon and Age of Legend campaigns, or if you don't have save sheets from these campaigns, skip this step and go directly to character setup. Otherwise, prepare a fresh Last Night save sheet and find your Fall of Avalon save sheet. Then read on to import your choices from the first 2 campaigns. Yep, we are going to import our decisions. We're literally going to carry on from the first campaign.
I want to play Bane.
End of the Road. We do not have End of the Road. Fall of Chivalry. We do not have that. Final Confrontations Part 4. No. Fortunate Meetings Part 5. No. Remnants Part 5. Yes. Gain the Legacy Part 5 status. If you have the Lost and Fallen Part 1, we do not. If you have the Matricide status, we do not.
Didn't we get the mat? No.
We do not have Matricide.
All right. I thought we got that for killing more game.
Nobody killed anyone's mother.
Shame on us.
If you have the people, I assume that would be if the Lady of the Lake got killed.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But we kept her alive. If you have the People's Champion status, we do not. Wow, we weren't all that great for the people of Avalon, I'm guessing. If you have the Restoring the Order, which we definitely do, gain Legacy Part 9. If you have Restoring the Order Part 6. Good, we have them all. Gain the Legacy Part 10. It only goes up to 9. Am I missing something?
Wait, what?
Maybe. It says gain the Legacy Part 10 status. This is the. That's why this is the Age of Legends. Need the Dark Knight save sheet. I'm like, why does it not go up to 10? Well, good thing they gave us a bunch of them.
Last night.
That one's not great.
I mean, it's still technically accurate, but for the next campaign.
5, 9, and 10. Okay. Yeah, we're moving right along here.
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Remedy Part 1. Remedy Part 1 we have. Legacy 11. See, we did some good. I would like some of those, but we finished this. Lost and Fallen. We don't have any Lost. Or no, we do have some Lost and Fallen. Part 7. Yes, we do. Legacy Part 12. Check. Final Confrontations. We did almost none of the Final Confrontations. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got 5 of these check marks so far, and there's still a bunch to go. If you have the Left Behind Part 8, you do not. If you have the Helping Hand Part 2 and don't have Helping Hand Part 4, we have neither. If you have the Last Haven Part 2, you do not. If you don't have the Reclamations, do not. Remove location 209 from the game and replace it with location 289.
We're already changing shit.
We haven't even got there yet.
Shit got changed for us.
Okay.
If you have the Remnants Part 1, we have Part 5. If you have the Shrine Secure, we do. Remove location 203 from the game and replace it with location 283. And if you have replaced, I need the original. Oh, staring at it. There we go.
The one right next.
My apologies. If you have replaced location 136 with location 149, remove location 204 from the game.
What the shit?
And replace it with location 280. Okay. Oh, I know which one that one was. If you gained a secret card 90 in the Fall of Avalon campaign,
Yes.
Gain it now as well. You start the last night with this card in your possession.
I'm pretty sure.
Through.
Yes, we
You
did.
had it.
Yeah, I have.
You had it.
Oh, I did have 3.
Yep.
And then we are on to character setup.
Now we are?
Yep. Choose a character tile representing one of the last night heroes. Dagon, Fuel, Mabbed Sloan, or Niam.
Niam, Mabbed, Dagon. What was the other one?
Sloan and Fuel.
Fuel.
Oh, yeah, there's
Yeah.
So he didn't buy her.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep.
Where are they?
Did you find
Okay.
No, I'm gonna dig through here. I gotta figure out which one.
Ladies first. Mostly because I can't make up my mind.
poor decision?
Oh, honey, they're all poor decisions.
We have 3.
A lot of
World setup. Use the world setup procedure from the rulebook with the following changes. Place location 201 in the middle of your play space and place all the character models you are starting the campaign with there. Do not place a Manir there.
201. The frozen desert.
Uh-oh.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Well, apparently there's only 2 helper cards. That's kind of weird.
Attached locations Jagged Cemetery 211 and Glimmering Forest 213. And then attach Black Sands 212. So 211 to 213. Perfect.
Just put those all together until we get everything sorted out here.
Yep. Take all encounter cards with the last night symbol and add the following encounter cards from the base game. Oh boy. Do you just want the full list?
Ah! They're all like level ones, right?
Would this be faster if you just, because it's all from the base game.
Oh,
Add it in.
Wow.
It might be faster if you
Okay.
go ahead and just take the list and work your magic.
Yep. All right. Well, this is doing by color.
So, where we're at, I mean, I'm getting kind of a Skyrim vibe, which, I will never complain about.
No.
But it sure looks interesting.
Yeah, I wonder how far in the past/future we're at.
Well, we can still hunt. But yeah, there's like literally no safe places anywhere. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Do not like land.
Okay, so let me go through this here. Let's go with gray core box. I need 2 band of highwaymen.
Oh.
2 band of highwaymen. 1 clansman.
Okay, so the last night help card is really in addition to the regular rules, so that's probably why there's only 2 of them.
Gotcha.
It's just to remind you of the extra stuff.
All the
Yeah.
abilities you said.
So 1 for the 2 of you and 1 for the 2 of us should be fine.
Exposure.
Difficulty 3.
Oh, but it doesn't have.
It just has the new ones. The traits.
Yeah, it just has the exposure rule and. Oh, so literally it's these 2.
Oh wait, there's just 1 set?
Yeah.
Oh, screw that.
This
then.
is the exposure rule, which answered my question. So exposure builds up.
Yeah.
So that is fun.
Let you guys hold on to it.
Especially after reading this guy's ability that you can remove 2 exposure. Oh, so it can build up. You can freeze to death.
Yeah. He's a big hulking dude. He probably just gives you a big old bear hug.
No,
I'm tempted to play
it's
him.
warming stew. Stew.
Yeah, his name is Stu, and he warms you up. He just gives you a big old hug.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
You can call me Stuart. I wouldn't. Sure. Do we know what your dude looks like?
Tall. Big old fur. Goes off his old guy. Long hair.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks.
As his thing says, that gold and charcoal and one.
Well, that's why I can't find some of this shit, because this is all the easy level stuff.
Yeah. You gotta remember the high level stuff.
Well, that's what I'm looking for, but I don't. Oh, it must be that.
I was gonna say it was all the stuff that we were fighting over and over.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's in this pile here, I think. Alright, my fault. I guess we should have started this out like 3 hours ago.
Well, listen,
I didn't realize. I didn't realize.
Sounds like
Listen, you're streaming the thing, so
Easily.
We gotta separate these by color.
Do you want me to do some of the other colors
Yeah.
while you're looking at?
Yeah. Pull them up for me. I think this will go pretty quick though. Here we go. Now I got the Beast Slayer. Blue.
This turn to pay that to his.
They should be all together.
Purple.
Fanatics,
Okay.
Angry Mob, and the good old fashioned Knight Errant. Where's the Knight Errant? Oh, we had him separated, didn't we?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think
He might be in here. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah,
Oh, you got him.
Knight Errant goes in this pocket here.
Oh, you dang it.
Okay. There you go.
Give me the mean green machine here.
Sure. May I? Oh, you're taking the big call? Fair. I'll take a look at who's left.
Picture he would be.
They say large marker on your.
Yep.
Pretty a large marker there, game. Oh, she's a storyteller. I mean,
So
come
basically,
on,
you
right?
can't.
Yeah, she can't, or you'll go crazy.
Because I mean, you do remove like you remove them from all other locations, staying in the same place. Like,
More than once.
You're gonna go
Yeah.
knocking butts.
Go cray cray.
Mm-hmm.
And Fuel is a huntress. I mean, I'm gonna play either of these. I'm gonna be the storyteller. There you go. Like that's just gotta be. There you are, sir. You chose Big Burly Viking Man.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Look.
Big boy.
Yeah.
I am apparently just wielding a small staff and carrying a harp or a fence. I mean, it looks more like it's a harp.
Really. You're a bard.
I am the bard.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing. And once per day, I can travel or explore for free. So I'm just gonna keep moving and exploring. I think
Like you catch your horse.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And it's got our starting combat decks. Do we? Those look like encounters, but there may be.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah, I got more encounters here, but this also looks like.
Look for the there's a helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the ones we're looking for. The ones I put back in the box should be not
Oh,
in. And
yeah,
those should be.
yeah.
These should be it.
These are definitely.
Those should be all the cards.
Special events. Hooray! My favorite kind. Special.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, so your starting combat cards are written on the back of your character sheet.
Yes.
Unless
For
you're the
all
other
except
chick, then
for
they're
the
not.
red chick from the left.
They're actually in.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
they're
if you
in
pick
here.
her, then
That, oh, do you know?
No,
No, it's
not
picked
her.
her. Okay. So say that's yeah.
you got her or
I have Dagon.
Dagon.
There you are.
Yay!
Those appear to be the starting cards. I'm not sure. Fuel, which would be either.
Let's see, I don't get two to start. So 1, 3, 4.
Sloan. Breakthrough aimed him brightly. Warcraft. It looks like he came out of that.
So
Now
I start
this
with
is-
all of them except for 4.
Oh.
But I thought you had to have
That has
15.
a different name.
Oh,
Sloan.
I don't have 1920.
It's somewhere in those piles. They kind of did a bad job sorting them last time.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, it's in another deck somewhere. It's like it counted like 100 cards and then wrapped it and then wrapped the next 100 cards. They didn't necessarily put them all together.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
No fox.
Want to kill us? Oh. Not all of these counters are actually linked.
Well, that should be
Well, yeah,
interesting
that's-
/ annoying.
Isn't that the way it worked for the first game?
First game, those were all
Yeah.
on.
Blue was diplomacy.
Oh, you're saying the colors are mixed up.
No,
No, like these are all
those
green.
are all green.
And inside of
There's some
you-
diplomacy in the green
you
deck.
have combat, and then
You make friends
have
with the dog, or it kills you.
diplomacy.
So you can no longer really be sure what
Come
you're
on,
gonna
might makes
Yeah.
right.
Well, listen, that's why you were so good at both. You can just handle that. Like, I got it handled. What I do, I handle things.
See, bear hug crushing embrace.
I drink it, I know things.
I don't drink.
Special events.
I don't drink. I drink flavored.
Dig in. I got your diplomacy. Diggins diplomacy.
Yay! I can build that. Don't I get? Whoa.
Well, the ones you get that you don't have with your name on them,
Help something.
they usually wind up.
I just need the basic gray cards, and I think we're good. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't.
These encounters are all mixed.
I only
we
had
have-
a couple of grays, but you look like
We
you
have
picked them
1,
up
2,
already.
think I got-
3s, rolling encounters.
Right. Well,
Oh,
that's
you're looking for the
yeah.
From the base game. Be careful and check your cards. Some of these are stuck together. There's Sloan's starting combat and diplomacy.
There should be more.
Mapped.
I start
Yeah,
with
just
1.
please note some of these were stuck together, so there might still be some stuck together cards in your.
Well, each of the piles you gave me was 1 through 15, but this one's 19, 20, 21, and 20.
Oh my god, I have a diplomacy card called Hilarious Pun. I'm in.
Oh,
These are diplomat.
Oh, I'm gonna be role playing the hell out of Mapped. Mapped, you and me, we're going places.
I should have more combat.
yeah, I think everybody is.
We're doing this. You and me. We got this.
Holy cow. This one is you play, you discard your entire hand. And then it goes up 1 for every
Every card you discard.
card that has
Alright, so that should be your encounter deck.
I have cards.
Yeah, everybody will. That's how it was when the original set. It was like really haphazardly sorted.
gain 1 charge for
Okay,
every
so
2
that
points
should be all of that, sir.
Max 5.
Okay.
I was like, oh, there's a
Additionally, if you use the optional Monsters of Avalon Past and Future or Past and Future alternative encounters, that's not familiar or not, you add the following modified encounter cards to the encounter decks and remove any above or diplomatic encounters, blah blah blah.
What color is your placard?
blue.
Blue.
Right?
I was gonna
Gray.
say I was grayish or yellow. Maybe I'm yellow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Gray. Green. Green.
I have a shit
I was
ton
gonna
of
say you
houses.
could be Niam. Are you sticking with Fuel?
I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, it
Shit
doesn't
ton of
matter.
houses.
Like, never mind. I'm pretty sure I can.
Oh, yeah, the corner.
Ooh. I should.
The final steps are add all last night secret cards to the secret cards from the base game.
She's got them down there.
Prepare a last night save sheet.
What was
Already
that
got.
about encounters?
The encounter cards. We
And
gotta add
no,
those to
no,
these.
the secret cards to the secret.
Oh.
Is what it said.
Well, we don't. They just said put them all together, but
So these are the
those are the
encounters from the base game.
But obviously, we're going to start with the ones and twos too. They should be relatively separated. But yes, these are the cards
Well,
we're adding.
that's the thing, because these have one.
Right.
So are we
Yeah.
starting with one and?
We'll
don't know.
find out in a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I just want to stack them in
But
order.
might as well pack these in. There's all 8 encounters. Ray.
These starting decks only go
And
up to
purple.
15, but this says you
Yeah.
add 19.
Yeah, there's basic attack cards too that will get added, but I have not gone through all the
Oh,
cards
they're
yet.
on
We haven't
They're
put
the
the
last
cards.
one.
Yeah, like I said, they always get separated.
Or would they be from the base game?
That's also possible. Although that would be weird because all those have people's names on them,
No, they don't.
don't they?
A lot of the base cards didn't have names on them.
You are entirely possibly right. They're a pain in the butt.
Like all of these ones, these, the 1 through 15 have all names.
Right.
Yeah.
Could be onto something.
Well, if you need additional cards and you can't find them, that's probably where they're going to be hiding.
That's what I'm wondering, because all the U's, because I believe Bayor was true.
Go ahead and dig through there and see if you can find the card you're missing. Shouldn't matter. They should. All the base ones should be the same then.
No,
they're
no,
the
no.
same.
No, they are still different colors.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
here's another deck of cards.
they're still different colors, but some of them did not have names on them. Some
U's,
were
this is
generic.
Bayor. Yeah, because, this goes to U. Well, he's U, so
Yeah. So it goes to the base card color.
He's you.
you're
Right.
Y.
He's not him. He's you. Sorry, I thought we were doing a routine.
No.
Maybe we are.
Were we
You
doing
are-
it?
you
Were we
are,
doing a
but
bit?
we're not.
We're doing a bit. No, no bits. Come on, guys. Okay. Chapter 50. Cards. Oh, neat. We're just gonna keep these all nice and organized, opposed to how they wound up in the base game. Boy, chapter
Oh,
11 does
22,
not look
25.
like fun. Seven up. 6, 5, 7, 3, 2, 6. Chapter 1 is 5 parts. Okay, so for our first chapter, we're going to use all cards with 1 or 2 level
Okay.
encounters.
Yeah. So basically, you can separate and then shuffle it up.
Yep. Oh, I am sorry. I had these from somewhere. These go into the blue encounter deck.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't know how or why they got separated, but it is probably my fault. Okay. Oh, I'm B. That's me. I'm B. You have the B deck over there?
You did. That means the other one's gonna be first. Sure, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I need? I need.
Guess if I knew we were going to do this, we would have put it on back.
2.
Yeah, right.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8, not 9, not 11, 12, 13, 14. So these will go into my deck. The beads. Covered in beads.
Not the bees.
Yeah, the ones that go like 1 to 25, those do not have names.
Yeah,
These are generic for that color character.
Well, they could have printed extras, goddamn it.
They could have, but they didn't.
They didn't. We're like, nah, fuck them. We already got their money.
Oh, that means I get Mike make sure.
Ah, there you go. That's what's really important.
Look at how happy he is.
But does that mean that our advancement pool also includes all of those?
The cards that weren't, yes. Any cards that are not in your starting deck,
Yes,
will be in your advancement,
That
including the ones that have your name on.
Well, no, I mean from previous, from the first game.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah, just the 1 through 25 ones.
Not the one with your old character.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have your characters in. There.
There's Maggot's cards from the main game.
Yep.
And
Put those in there.
we don't keep items, or do we? Items come over.
I would imagine the items themselves do.
Unless there's a new item deck.
I didn't see one, so I think all the items come over. Basically means we needed to tear down our old game when we were done and we did wrong.
Yeah, well, live and learn.
That's okay. So everybody can put their. So they said all the secret cards can stay together. So there's secrets. There are non-secrets. So all the non-secrets. All the secrets. The secret deck doesn't fit in there. The whole secret deck don't fit in there, guys, fellas.
I got secret. More secret. Your skills were very strange.
Get effective.
I don't know about that. Item secret. More secrets. Well, we had a bunch of secrets.
We did.
There are all of Maggot's.
Well, they go just in the item deck.
Yeah, I don't know if you have. If you don't know, I can.
Literally just pulled it out. Oh, I think you're separating it. You're separating the item deck.
These are skills. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, there's the
Yeah. Don't confuse me like that.
My apologies.
Okay.
Listen, it's my first time doing this too.
That's fine. It's fine. You're good. Good. It's fine.
Everyone's always awkward their first time, damn it.
It's fine.
Especially me. Dear God. Hey, Eric Lou, what's going on? You destroy a chapter in 20 minutes. No, we have not gotten to the chapter yet. We're working on it.
First, we have to build a game.
Yes.
Apparently.
It is happening. I need everybody's skizzles.
Boom, boom.
Item.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's just like
So I
you have 1 through
I've been
15,
1 through 15
and then
Secret.
after that go to the other one.
Yeah.
Item. Item. Item.
Yeah, because if you had the 4 from the last one, it'll give you.
Dear God. You had a lot of items.
I did have a lot of items.
You did have a lot of items.
2 food and 2 magic.
So I need 19, 21, 22, and 24.
Like, oh, minute.
2. 1. 24. Ooh. 19. Okay. And I mix this with my character's cards.
Yeah. I don't have my character's cards yet.
Shuffle your character's cards.
Yeah, combat and diplomacy. I don't have the unique cards.
Fuel.
Yeah.
Alright, so counters are just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so just set them aside.
Base combat and your base diplomacy.
Alright, so those are going to go on my add-on decks. Right? Or no, we add 1 through.
You have, well, no, flip your card over.
Flip your card.
Yeah.
It'll tell you start with your starting deck.
I just built that from the old cards.
Well, you have your name cards first. We figure that's 1 through 15.
Yeah, that's
And
1 through
then
15.
19 and higher is probably from the unnamed
Oh.
cards.
Yes.
Well, I just sorted all those for no fucking reason.
Well, I mean, you gotta make sure.
So I just need 18, 20, and 22. Dude,
Yeah.
there's 20.
You'll also need to take out whichever one.
Oh, yeah, I see.
in
I
your
see what you're
starting
saying.
numbers.
Yeah.
I don't have like 1, 9.
Me neither, yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay, so that's my character's starting combat deck. And there's her advancement pool. Now let's go over to diplomacy. Clear this up. No, I didn't. No, I didn't even start diplomacy. That's why. Okay, 1, 2, skip 3, 4, skip 5, 6, skip 7, 8, 9, skip 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we add 23, 20, 21, 17, and 16.
Yes.
This is 16 hiding.
That, that.
Did I miss it? 4, 5, 8, 3, 1.
So I should have 15 fucking cards in here. Okay, good.
yes.
Yes.
So,
It is the ultimate goal that I have somehow already failed.
well, I mean, they kind of meet it. They kind of meet it. It should.
They could have made this a little bit easier, but
Yeah.
perhaps.
Just a wee bit.
Trying to save some trees.
Dang it.
Well, I will have 1 less diplomacy card than normal, I guess. Unless. Let me know when you're done. What's up? Ooh. Okay. Here we go.
15.
Did we get your character's items and skills back?
These. He does.
Thank you. I'll finish up with these. Secret. Item. More secrets. Oh, you were just full of secrets, weren't you? Yeah. Yeah, you kept a lot of secrets. Can't tell if you're a good friend or bad spy.
Yes.
Aggression. That's literally going to be all he did.
No.
You have 1 courage, 1. Fine. Flight.
Alright,
Aggression.
these are my advanced ones. I don't know why I want to shoot everything.
I had only 1 secret. I was a very good spy or a very bad friend. Okay, items, secrets, skills appear to be done. I feel like there should be more skills.
Yeah, I'm a little sad.
Maybe I'm misremembering or miscounting. Who knows?
I get a practical eel, courageous 4, empathy, extremely cautious, and not another goddamn trait.
To be used.
Let me see. That's all okay.
Okay. I believe I'm all set. Well, almost all set. I need some markers.
I thought you was up here, guys.
Yeah.
Why'd you put them over there?
Because there's no room over here.
There's plenty of room.
Hush yourself.
Plenty of room.
Just take your stuff. Knock it off. I will turn this table around.
You try that.
Just saying.
Just say it.
The girl is very courageous, and I am here for it. One food. 3 rep. How about that? Start with 3 rep. Rock on. And 1 magic. Oh, that is for digging.
I get to read.
Yep. Apparently, we all have letters like before.
Yep.
But these appear to be written by us.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. You had Sloan over there?
Nope.
Or you guys
Digging.
not?
I'm playing mapped. Yes. Sloan is that way.
Okay.
You chose Fuel, who looks like.
Top one, maybe?
Oh, she does have a giant ass staff with a ring through it. I think that's her.
Yeah, I would say that is her. Alright. Look at me taking up all the goddamn space on the map. Yeah, there's my bird. Okay.
Alright, sweet. All right. Take that. Put you in place.
Alright.
Okay, we're all set then, just about. I think, unless there's anything else.
Piece of cake.
So, idea.
Listen, all right. It's an epic game,
It is.
and that means
I mean, at least we're not setting up to play it once. We're setting up to play it for like.
yes.
This is the beginning of madness.
Although I have a sneaking suspicion this campaign will go slightly quicker than that.
Well, there's a little less.
If only
learning
because
curve,
we
yeah.
know more of what we're doing. Having said that, we're probably still going to find surprises along the way.
Oh, I hope so.
We're going to expose
That too.
advancement. Back in the deck. Good.
All right. Okay.
Do we need the random events?
We will need the random events, yes.
Okay.
I have the special ones for
For your
expansion
the
here.
campaign. That should be pretty much all the random events.
Works for me. And you can pop that back in.
Yes.
Can you, when you get a chance, can you grab me its cards again? I'm feeling I left it in there. There was one card.
From your
Oh,
home
you stacked them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's fine.
That's Bayor.
It's fine.
Bayor. Maggot. Maggot.
Nope. It is entirely possible that you were just missing a card from the get.
Kind of sucks.
Or maybe it wound up in somebody else's deck. I don't know. If on your journeys you come across 16/25B, but it is not in there. All of Maggot's cards are correct. Thanks anyway.
Okay. His combat cards weren't very good.
Well, it's diplomacy, so which you didn't do it to.
Also, yeah. It was also... No, that's
No. Mabd is yellow, which is Maggot's color. Using Maggot's basic combat and diplomacy.
Yeah, you enjoy that dumpster.
Listen. I feel like you just didn't push Maggot to his.
No, we did. Listen, I love the guy. He wasn't very good, but I still love him.
Those are set up with just the ones and twos.
Yeah.
15B.
Holy crap! No, not 15B.
Is it 15B?
16B, and it needs to be diplomacy. Wait a minute. Still gonna need that 15B.
About to say,
You need these three.
Should probably be in here. Yeah. If it's in combat, let me just check and make sure I don't have a 15.
what's that even for?
Also, I see 2 10s. Am I losing my mind?
No, there should be.
There should be two
There
tens.
will be
One
doubles.
10 of 15, one 10 of
No, I
25.
think they were both 10 to 25s. Unless I'm losing them,
You're
which
losing
is
it.
entirely possible. Not it 10 of 15 followed by 10 of 20.
Okay.
And I do not. Alright, perfect. Alright, so yeah, you need to go in there. Find weakness. Very cool. War magic. That sounds like. Definitely down for war magic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Advancement pool's not supposed to have duplicate, right? But it's supposed to have blank of 25 and blank of 15.
Yeah.
Okay, that will all be fine. That's fine. How about
Huzzah!
That's it.
Alright.
We're ready. Did we win?
Shall we start by reading our letters aloud
Sure.
to introduce our characters to everybody.
Yeah.
Who's got number 1? Would that be you? Numbers on the top of the letter.
I am number 1.
All right. Why don't you start us
You
off?
knew it.
then?
I knew it. Everyone knew it.
Is there a pack donkey?
There is a pack donkey.
Whoa.
Apparently, there's rules for that. I don't know if it's for which expansion though.
Cool.
Let's see here. It says, 2 moons ago, me and 7 other weird hunters visited Mangrove Huddle, a strange community sheltered under an ancient rune-covered tree. The elder of this place hired us to kill the Black Drifter, a flying beast that haunted the area surrounding its settlement. It didn't target people yet, but everyone feared that it was only a matter of time. We made our ambush in a ruined village with a stone and ice statues between the buildings. We were young but strong, 5 years on the trail together. We had traps, excellent weapons, runes, all for naught. The beast killed them all, wounded me gravely, and flew north towards the still river. It wasn't even a battle. It was a slaughter. I survived only because of a wild hawk that kept pecking my arm, preventing me from falling asleep in the snow. I somehow crawled back to Mangrove Huddle, where people tended to my wounds. I wanted to feel something, grief, sadness, or loneliness. I didn't. I was only curious why we were massacred so easily. What made this beast so much stronger than every other creature I fought so far? I rested for some time and decided to move north to track the monster and gather more knowledge. If it felled a group of expert weird hunters, gods know what damage it could cause. When I know enough, I'll have to decide what to do next. A snowstorm struck soon after I departed, but I pressed on. It wasn't the first time I traveled in harsh conditions. Then a 4-armed silhouette appeared on the horizon. Weird hunters often told stories about four dwellers, enemies that should be avoided at all costs. So I ran and got lost in a snowy desert. At least the hawk is back, watching over me from the sky. I am a traveling weird huntress.
Now I'm number 2, Mabbed, storytelleress. I settled in Mangrove Huddle to finally rest after years of wandering through this frigid island, bearing stories and passing messages from one settlement to another. The world grew too dangerous for wandering storytellers like me. The weirdness is almost impassable. Faceless pilgrims and deadly children of Morrigan assault travelers, and insane inquisitors of the Allfather accuse everyone of heresy. Besides, I had an apprentice to train, a young, eager soul, blessed with a memory even keener than mine was at her age. One day she went to Glimmering Forest, not so far east from Mangrove Huddle. The woods are not dangerous, so I allowed her to go alone. She wanted to study runes on tree crowns and their relation to symbols on the tree in our settlement. It's not worthy of a story, but she must learn. After her return, we would have gone north to the forest sanctuary, the first long journey. But many days have passed since then, and she didn't come back. Weather worsened and weirdness got denser. I headed out to find her. The snowstorm struck soon after I departed. The power of nature can be beautiful, but it wasn't the time to admire it. As I pressed on, my mind played tricks on me. I saw a figure from my stories, the 4-armed foredweller, and it waved its eerie lantern in my direction. I ignored it. I know enough of visions and how they led ancient kings and heroes astray to realize following them is rarely a good idea. Soon I got lost in the tempest, and when the storm subsided, I was somewhere north, lost in the white desert. Mabbed, the wandering storyteller.
Good news, the four dwellers are still here.
Well, they're around, but these people haven't encountered them. So, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe they're less frequent?
Yeah.
Alright. My town, Mangrove Huddle.
Yeah.
Stars. The weirdness grows denser than ever, making longer hunts impossible. The tree magic weakens. The creeping cold kills our frail crops. It's my responsibility as butcher to feed the settlement. I spoke with the elder and we decided that I, despite my short breath, weak heart, should go and secure a new source of food. My people said their farewells, not expecting me to return, but I had a plan.
Good luck. I owe Miss what's his name. I haven't even left yet.
I would head northwest toward Icicle Forest and check if the hunting grounds were rich enough to risk going there through the dense weirdness. The second step was to safely make my way through the Menhir Meadow. Then I was to go far north and visit settlements I've only heard of, colony and forest sanctuary. Maybe they have some means of growing crops despite the cold, or, in worst case scenario, they could take in people from a dying huddle. A good risky plan. Too bad it barely lasted an hour.
Oh no.
Wow.
I can do this! I can't do this!
The snowstorm struck soon after I departed. Blinded, I tried to go back. Then, a hulk of a knight loomed in the snow in the distance. I called to him, but then noticed the knight had 4 arms. Too many to not be afraid.
Agreed.
Like everyone, I heard the stories about forge dwellers, monsters who almost wiped humans out in the olden days. I panicked and got lost in the blizzard. Dagon, the butcher of Mangrove Huddle.
Interesting.
Boy. And finally,
I find it very humorous. But, you know,
our sad boy Sloan.
it's our sad. He's a very sad man. Many years spent living on the fringe of society, if our sad remnants even deserve such a lofty name, taught me one thing: people aren't worth the trouble. My family protected small folks since before I could remember, but when weirdness and the cold finally tore down the old order of things, no one helped us return. Now, there's only me. I carry the traditions of my ancestors with pride, and I want to pass it down to my prodigy. Alas, I'm infertile. With the last, my bloodline. My great house that traces its back to the conquest of the island will die along with me. I became withdrawn, avoiding others, and spending an unhealthy amount of time submerged in memories of the past. I lingered in this state of self-inflicted broken. I was not going down without a fight. If I couldn't further my bloodline, I could at least have a different heritage. Story of my great deed. Becoming a legend is not easy on the windswept desert. Throughout my travels, I have gathered 3 leads. Some say there's a hill in the north haunted by a ghost of a giant horse. I also heard about the Black Drifter, an undefeated beast prowling at Avalon's skies. Finally, a strange pilgrim told me about a haunted meadow west of Puddle, where those brave enough can challenge ghosts of long dead. I decided they could be a good first chapter of my saga. I left Mangrove Huddle and headed north. A snowstorm struck soon after I departed.
Yeah.
I didn't turn back, for I am too old to waste any. Soon, a tall, 4-armed warrior appeared in the blizzard. I know how to fight, but I also know when to avoid battles. So I decided to move around them. And then, I got lost. And now I'm somewhere east of Mangrove Huddle, trapped in a white wasteland, feeling like a fool. The first chapter of my new saga, not very promising.
No, not at all.
Alone, the last of my bloodline.
He is a sad boy. I was joking.
Wow.
No,
He
is
is
a very
sad boy.
sad
Oh my
boy.
god.
We got our
Mopey
emo.
sad
We
boy.
found our goth. We
Goth
found our
emo.
goth. It's amazing.
I don't know if the donkeys are part of this or not.
Does it have the helmet symbol on it?
I do not see the helmet symbol on the
It
donkeys.
might be. I
So
know that there's a donkey mini. It's sitting right here.
It might be. I like that one of the options is eating your donkey. At any time, you may discard all donkey cards and its model to gain 3 food and 1 terror.
You can finally eat the horse.
You can finally eat the horse. Eric Lou, did you hear that? You're going to get your wish.
3 wealth to gain this. When you are in a settlement, you may pay 3 wealth to gain this reference card if no other character has it. Place the pack donkey miniature on your location. The pack donkey miniature always moves with the character who owns the reference card. Take all 5 pack donkey cards, and then you get to do its actions, which are on the other side of the card.
You know.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's part of this expansion or another one, but it is here. So,
Alright.
yeah.
Well,
Hi, travelers who can't walk in the snow.
so we all got lost in the frozen desert together.
There's probably an opening.
And-
Whatchamacallit.
There isn't. I checked.
Oh, really?
So we'll just go to the quest. I mean, that pretty much summed it up.
Yeah.
We were barely surviving a mangrove huddle.
Yeah, so what was our object?
Don't die.
After your panicked escape, you got lost on a frozen wasteland. The weirdness is even denser than in the past months, preventing you from going anywhere west where the closest safe settlement, Mangrove Huddle, lies. For now, you have to find a way to survive in this frigid environment, hoping for the weirdness to subside. The first part of this quest is to find shelter from the creeping weirdness. Hint. Since you're out in the weirdness, every day you will gain terror according to the rules found at the start of the last night exploration journal. Focus on exploring locations. Does not say to set up random event cards.
No. Maybe this is the prologue adventure,
This is the
which is
start.
probably a good idea.
Show you how to play.
You know when it was you into the game?
Yeah, you've got
Oh,
experience.
you
with
know how to
this
play?
too.
Screw you. So,
Yeah.
So when the day ends, we will just go on to the next part of this quest.
Yes.
Whenever-
So
Alright.
when we get exposure, like the Jagged Cemetery, we will immediately move our health down one and put a counter there is how that works. And every time we get an exposure, it forces that downward.
Yeah, and the health marker must always be one space below that.
Right.
So exposure basically just limits your maximum.
Right.
which is
And when
not
you
fun.
heal, you instead move the exposure counter up one. Is how I.
you remove one,
When you
yes.
rest,
Yeah.
if you can't heal, if you can heal, then you heal. If you can't heal, then the exposure moves up one instead.
Right.
But your health remains.
Until the next time you heal without getting the exposure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
fun times. All right. So
That sounds terrifying. How do we?
what would you like to do? I get one free travel or explore per day. I'm tempted to go to the Jagged Cemetery because that place has exposure. That kind of hints to me that maybe I should check it out.
Some goodies there.
Yeah.
Can we explore where we're at now?
It did say just explore. Focus on exploring locations. So we can explore the place we're at now. You have the option to spend 3 energy and listen to the wind to get 1 magic. But
South
it's
of that,
3 energy.
south of that is hunt for 2 food
Yeah,
and draw a green encounter.
2 energy, gain 2 food, and draw a green encounter.
Now, my special ability is to pay a food to draw a gray, green, and purple encounter and toss a dial. Grail, I get to choose which encounter to resolve and discard the others. Skull, pick the highest one,
The one with the highest HP.
the
or-
highest value.
Difficulty.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah. Well, yeah, highest value. So whatever the hit points are, probably.
well, it's going to be 1 or 2. So
Yep.
Right.
No, I mean hit points will always be.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I would
you
imagine.
always break ties by hit.
I would say so. That
Makes
makes most
sense
sense.
to me,
to me.
I guess.
And then I can't gain health or lose terror when resting in a location with a near seal.
Oh, not
So
even active, it's just
anywhere
really
that
has a
has a
seal.
near seal.
Yeah.
The seals are these things.
Yeah.
Yes.
So wow, not even
So
active,
anywhere
it's
that
a-
there's
it's
a
on there,
veneer,
we're not
yeah,
using it.
You are actively hurt by them.
Yes.
You have Dweller blood in you, or like what's
That's
going
what
on?
I'm wondering. What's your character do?
I have stories await. Once per day, I can for no energy, I can travel or explore for free. But my character's weakness is restless. At the end of the day, I place a large marker on my current location. If there's already a large marker there, I gain 2 terror instead.
Ooh.
And then I remove large markers from all other locations. So basically, I don't want to stay in the same place twice
Okay.
in a row.
Okay.
I can always stay somewhere else, and then
Right. Okay.
Wow.
What do you got there, Bob? What you do?
So I have warming stew. I pay 1 energy, pay 1 food. A chosen party member loses 2 exposure.
Our exposure heal.
That'll come in
But-
handy.
I do have a short breath. So each time I play a combat or diplomacy card after the first one during my activation, discard a card from the top of my deck.
Ooh, so you don't have this
So
big
I
of a
will-
combat deck.
he
Yeah.
can't combat for very long. Don't
Okay.
mind that.
Okay. How about your character, Simon?
Mine is Straining Strike. So in combat, I can discard one card, and then the next card does not.
Oh, that ain't bad.
I do have Fragile Pride because that boy depressed puppy. I
Little
gain
goth
2
girl.
terror when I escape from it.
We don't need to escape. It's fine. What do the Black Sands do there? Draw a purple encounter?
Yep, once per day.
Purple already.
All right. So do we want to what? Or want to explore where we are?
We can do that together if you guys want. Like I said, I want to go to the Jagged Cemetery and check it
Yeah.
out.
Well, there's 4 of us in 4
I
locations
need to
too.
spit it
Yeah.
out.
It's just Sour
Sounds
Patch
like my
Kid that
cereal.
tastes like gold. Pretty good. Alright. So
Sounds like a good time.
But they're more sour than the other one.
They are.
what would everybody like to do? Do we want to split up? Do we want to go together? What do we want to do?
I feel like we could split up.
I feel like we should travel and pick
Yeah.
for us last time.
Yeah, I agree.
Pairs worked.
It did.
Kind of want to explore this place.
Well, do you two want to go together and explore this place? Sure. Okay. A field of white nestles under a high cliff, its top adorned with broken bridges, chains, and ropes. Everything around you is discolored, washed out in the same way. Vast snowdrifts. Wisps of weirdness creeping between them, animal tracks. The wind blowing from the east brings eerie melodies, stirring nostalgia and fear in your heart. A dim glow in the south reminds you of the frozen forest abundant in-game. You may visit the cliff's icy overhang, go to verse 4. You can scout the desert, pay 1 energy per party member. You can hunt snow foxes only if there is no time token, and pay 2 energy total. Or you can leave. There is an option to follow the clues, but it requires a status we do.
Let's get. We'll go get said status.
What do you want to do?
Visit the cliff's icy overhang has no cost. Scout the desert costs 1 energy per party member. Or hunt snow foxes requires 2 energy. The only difference there is that one player can do both energy for that.
It's something you got enough to do them all.
Icy
So
overhang, scout the desert, or hunt snow foxes.
They want you to scout the desert.
Scout the desert. Go to verse 6, which is a secret right away.
We're busting out the secrets already.
It's gonna be die.
Yeah.
Take 8 health.
yeah, spend 6 energy to
A
escape the
giant
frozen
worm
See?
erupts.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
You wander across the white plain. Roll a die and give me the result.
Great.
You don't add anything to it either. Roll the die.
6.
Holy crap.
Nice roll.
Nicely done. Hopefully.
Verse
Maybe.
90.
We're going all the way back. Jeez.
Choose one. There is something shiny. You noticed a gray carcass in the snow. A white statue looms on the horizon. You see steam floating over ice, or follow barely visible trail, or forget it and leave. You got a lot of options here.
Yeah.
Something
Oh,
shiny.
shit.
Something shiny, gray carcass in the snow, white statue on the horizon, and steam floating over ice. Finally, barely visible.
Ooh.
Oh, I see what's shut.
You want the carcass?
Poke the dead body.
Oh wait, they're all separate.
They're all separate things.
You
Yeah.
have to choose one.
Oof.
That's a lot of options.
It is.
It's
I mean,
For your opening place.
For the
like,
very
yeah.
first thing you
first thing you
do.
explore. Well, first pick this list, and I'll go to this list. Like,
Pick a card. Pick any card. Is this your card?
Man.
you want to go check shiny first? What do you do?
Yes, it is. Go to verse 430.
Wow,
Flip
we're
all around.
You really are. You don't know when this seal died, but it doesn't matter.
The seal.
Frozen meat remains edible for a long time.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Gain 3 food and gain the Means of Survival Part 2 status.
Is your pen over? Oh, you got it.
I got it.
So
Is
you
it
take
3
2.
food each or just 3 food?
3 food period.
You take 2. I'll take. That'll give us
Means
both
of
3.
Survival Part
Nice.
2. Well done.
Yay!
Well, that was one exploration. You can always come back. You gotta make
There's
that die roll again.
There's many choices.
Yeah, many.
Yeah, and even if you roll the same number, you still get more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, basically 3 through 6, and you get those options that you heard. 2 leads to something else, and a 1 is basically wow. What would you like to do, sir?
Why not?
Since
Okay.
apparently we're pairing up.
Why don't we go over to the Jagged Cemetery?
You want to come get
Yeah,
exposure
we'll
with me?
get some exposure. Let's expose ourselves in the
That's,
cemetery. That sounds like nothing bad could happen.
I'll just play
Wonder
my.
about food
I'll
too.
play my heart for the dead, guys.
Yeah.
Slide that down
Yeah,
and
this side.
take an
Place.
exposure.
Yep.
And then it costs me nothing to travel, but I have to pay for the exposure.
All right.
Thank
No,
you.
that's good
Wait
because our energy levels kind of line up
and
anyway.
that is 211.
Yeah. Jagged Cemetery.
Long bones and elongated skulls protrude from frozen waters, many broken or warped by the weirdness, some several feet tall. As the wind blows from the sea, the cemetery reverberates with eerie tunes, compelling you to listen. We can listen to the ghoulish melody. We can search the jagged cemetery. Visiting the sacred site requires a status we do not have.
Okay.
And
I know.
or leave. So basically, it's listen to the ghoulish melody or search the jagged cemetery.
I'm okay with listening to a quick little Dead Rock concert.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm curious to find out.
You might figure out some lyrics for your next song.
Let's listen to the melody.
All right.
Discordant, sharp notes hurt your mind, but they also bring a vision to your eyes. 3 spectral silhouettes traversing the cemetery. Each party member gains 1 terror.
Mm-hmm.
Then choose one. We can immerse in the visions and go to verse 9, or we can cover our ears and escape from the bone forest.
If I learned anything in the last campaign, it's immerse. That's how we got. That's how we got our Minear status last time.
I will agree. I will agree.
Do it.
The air in your vision grows eerie. 3 people make a grave from bones and stone. Behind them looms a ghastly 4-armed Hulk. Who are they? Why are they not alarmed by this towering
We know who they
creature?
are.
Part of you wants the vision to stop, but it is too enthralling. Each party member gains 1 terror. Gain the Mysteries and Visions Part 1 status.
Dun dun dun.
Alrighty.
Then choose one. We can keep listening and go to verse 3. Or we can break out of the stupor, pay 1 energy per party member, exploration ends.
Oh, you're not insane yet.
We probably should stop.
No, don't stop.
I'm tempted to continue, honestly.
Come on.
I mean,
We'll never find out what's going to happen if we don't.
Don't be a
let's do it.
quitter.
Let's do it.
Suddenly, you are between clouds. Freezing wind slashes your face and wings. The land below is dotted with gleaming spots, places full of pulsating magic. You dive toward one of them, willing to kill everything on your way, just to get to this tantalizing glow. You wake from the slumber, lying on ice between bones and worthless trinkets. If you don't have the Lost Treasures Part 2 status, which we don't, literally no way we would have,
Yeah.
you find a tiny golden mask between rubbish, gain 2 wealth, and the Lost Treasures Part 2 status. Then each party member gains a terror exploration.
But we get what? Wealth?
This
We
is
get 3 food,
great.
they get 3 terror.
This is great.
I like how ours went.
This is great.
How much
Great.
cash do we get?
2 wealth.
2 wealth? 1 each?
Sure.
1 each. Ow.
Yeah,
Ow.
that's a little bit. Might have been better to leave.
Nah.
But, screw it.
You're not quitters.
Suffered
Yeah,
above
you're right. We're not quitters. That's right. Yeah, right.
I can't wait to see what the dreams are.
Well, That's the end of our turn. I think we should swap back to the people doing far better than us. We are already dangerously going insane.
Let's go explore again.
Was that the thing we
We can
needed?
pay
The
one and
status we
explore
needed?
The mysteries and visions
Okay.
was one of it's a status we needed, but
Okay.
not the one for.
All right.
We're exploring.
again.
You're exploring again, same place.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the same thing? Scout the desert will cost you another energy per party member.
But it's because the other options are.
Right.
Yeah,
We're burning through it.
We are this.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess.
but
we're
you got
gonna-
food out of it, which is
Yeah.
Okay. Pay one energy.
All right.
You know the drill. Roll a die.
2.
Oh, that takes us somewhere
That
completely
is
different.
something different.
We're gonna get exhausted.
Still kind of exciting, I think.
Give me 10 XP so I can get my.
Yeah.
I know that card.
Go to verse
My
298.
shortness of breath. I'm gonna die.
Good job.
oh jeez.
Just have to take your combat slow and easy.
Yes. I'm gonna need a big deck. It's gonna be like, oh, my trip.
Yeah, especially now that you don't have a lot of cards.
Like 15. I'm gonna lose 1 automatic.
Did I get the number wrong? I did.
Okay.
Something jumps out at you from the snow.
Of
Resolve
course.
resolve the frozen weirdness purple encounter. Difficulty 3.
Oh my
What?
god. What?
Exploration.
Okay, we don't even have 3 in there. It's 1 and 2, so we need
Yeah.
3.
No, you should have 3 over there.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
she-
that.
She does. They're just not in the piles because.
What the?
How the hell are we supposed to do a 3?
You're not. You're supposed to run. Clearly, you're supposed to run.
You should run.
Yeah. It just sucks because you take a penalty for running.
Bearded Swine
I
says terror is great.
Terror is awesome.
TBS.
Yeah. Look at those.
Hi, by the way.
They're supposed to be like
Glad you're here.
super max sour, but they're not. But they have.
What is
really
it that
bold
I'm
flavor.
supposed to pull out?
Frozen weird something.
Frozen weirdness.
Not thawed weirdness. Not spicy weirdness. Frozen weirdness. The weird
Got
circle.
faint and frostbite.
Oh, it's a new encounter too. It's
It's new. Yeah. Frostbite is immediately after taking any damage, gain 1 exposure. And faint is on
The other
on
cards.
the other
Oh.
cards.
Yeah, we need the other one too. Of course. Naturally.
Faint is.
I mean, it's only 18 hit
in
points.
step damage in step 3 can't be prevented in any way.
Good thing it's only 1 damage.
To say, what's the opportunity attack? Maybe you should go.
Gain 1 exposure, and then I would also gain
Yeah. How many hit points does it have?
18.
18.
You should get out of there.
I could try.
The loot is 3.
You are level
magic.
1 humps. You're not the guys you were before.
I know.
I mean,
And I have no stamina.
I haven't even looked at my combat cards and I know I can't take 18 hit points out of nothing.
I'm a 2-pump stump. You like to fight?
No, but I never played combat with this jerk.
That's how we're gonna learn.
How does the starting zone give you a level
Because you rolled a fucking 2.
Oh my god.
You
It
rolled
looks cool.
You would have been better off getting a 1.
That's rough. Yeah,
And your reward is you lose 1 exposure.
Yeah, after you take 5 from the combat.
I think it only does 1 damage or a terror, lose the last card, and it gains 2 red cubes. This thing hurts itself.
Guess once you
10
got
to
it.
14 is still 1 damage, lose the last card in the chain. 15 to 17 is 1 damage, gain 1 terror.
If you guys want to try, we got an extra character or 2. I mean, so I mean,
Yeah.
We have full health, I mean, we could
Listen.
try.
Yeah, listen, if you die, it's fine.
I
Yeah.
just got a double magic.
I mean, can't you?
Wait, I have no
escape
magic,
it?
so we can't even link magic on this.
I got 1 magic.
Yeah, you can't even link magic on this.
Oof. Oof.
Well, we can at least shuffle.
Yeah, you gotta see what you got first.
I mean, you can run away at any time, right?
That's right. That's right. If your
Yeah,
opening
you
hands don't deal at least 10 damage, you might want to back out.
Back the fuck out.
I mean,
Ooh.
dear God.
This isn't where I parked my car.
Oh my god, that card sucks, but it looks.
1, 2.
Sounded confident there.
Yeah.
Total confidence. 100% confidence.
Like, there's like, I can't even link these. Triple, triple, triple.
So you need to level up before you can even use them? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I can't even link any of them. Those are all triple aggression. Triple freaking courage. I have none. This one, discard any number of cards from the top of your deck. Draw that many cards to your hand.
That will kill you quickly.
You know what? That's the last
Oh, that's
ditch
a double
effort, though.
eel. That's double eel to freaking
Yeah.
link that.
Yeah.
I can't link anything.
Are you? That doesn't make sense. Why would you start with cards you can't even play? Now I'm checking
Because
my
you
cards.
can play, you just can't link massive combos. Because you're level 1, you barely started.
Even
Right.
enemy attack, lose 2 health instead of the enemy attack. So I can prevent the enemy attack by
Right.
taking more damage.
Oh,
Or-
what do you think?
Discard cards from the top of your deck, lose 1 health, toss a dial. Immediately go to the enemy attack step.
Oh, damn.
If I roll Grail, prevent all damage, gain 2 cubes, and then get rid of this card.
That's risky shit right there.
Like, this card's pretty cool if I was advanced. Ursula next a bonus. Yeah, gain a charge, and then I pay 5 charges. Literally do straight up 10 damage.
Right.
So,
Okay, we're running.
but like I
Oh,
don't.
that means running takes an energy, doesn't it?
Yep.
So we're
Yes,
getting
it does.
So we're gonna be
getting
exhausted.
Exhausted.
and-
I'm gonna have 2 terror plus exposure.
All right, well we're gonna have to do that.
It is what it is.
It's better than the
So
alternative.
then
Yeah.
we lose
What?
1,
I lose a few health.
and then
Like-
we lose
like
1
all of
health.
it?
I'm
And gain 1
listening.
exposure for each? That's not fun.
So we gain 1 exposure.
How the heck
There you
exposure
go.
thing work?
You
So
move
your health goes
one.
down 1, and then that goes in its spot. Yeah, blue. Freeze. Blue for cold. There we go. Then we run away.
Only I could
Seriously, like a
draw-
reward, you all lose 1 exposure, and then lose 3 magic.
Yeah.
What? Not cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
The
brutal.
result of over-changing weirdness trapped in a single form. Or ever-changing weirdness.
I would think it's bullcrap.
This thing is
that
just
you have to
weird.
fight a level 3.
I mean, if you had anything that just prevented 1 damage, you're good. But
Right.
And it damages itself. Yeah, I can go back in the pile.
Yeah,
We're
if
not
you can
gonna
get it
see
up that
too
high,
many.
yeah.
A few more
That
chapters.
is mean.
No, we might see again.
Yeah, not for a few chapters.
Yeah, right?
When we're ready to beat someone. Yeah, I can't even link stuff. Give me Bayor. I'll freaking fight that thing all day with Bayor.
Well, right. And we'll get there again.
Oh, that is
So
insane.
we should be able to get there faster than we know
Yeah.
we're doing wrong. So
Yeah, it will actually get the right amount of experience this time. So that will help out
Yes.
significantly.
Yes. All right, so you guys have
yeah, we
just-
ran.
just bounced out.
I tucked my hook between my legs and ran.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll
All
grab the
right,
emo with me.
back to us. We still have energy left, but
We do.
No,
But we can't get
Remember
terrorized.
that time when they said
That's
we
true.
were doing
you
better
can't take
than
much more
them?
than just one more
we're only
without
exhausted.
going insane tired. Because we can only heal 1 terror per day, and we're going to receive a terror every day, so it basically evens out.
Are we going to get terror every day? Oh, yeah,
Yes,
because we're in the
'cause
weirdness.
We're in the
There's no
weirdness.
manure.
There's no manure.
Right.
So, but we don't lose health for it.
Do you want to move down and do a purple encounter?
I kind of want to re-explore,
Re-explore?
but
Alright.
maybe not go the same place. Maybe not,
Okay.
because it was. I mean, we could listen again. I don't think it's gonna
No,
go
I don't
well.
think it's a good
I
idea.
think we got all we're gonna get out of the
Yeah,
listen.
yeah, I agree.
So we can search the cemetery. That's the only option.
Okay, let's search cemetery.
Visit the sacred site requires Mysteries and Visions Part 2. We have Part 1.
Damn it.
Fractured bones and 3-eyed skulls make for solid footholds on the slippery ice, but it's easy to get lost in the labyrinth. Roll a die and add your caution. Damn it.
Ah, I have caution.
Add 3 if you have the Mysteries and Visions Part 1 status, which we do.
Huzzah. And I rolled a 6.
Holy crap! So
We
that's
do good.
That's an 11. If you don't have the Mysteries and Visions Part 2 status, go to another secret.
This is a very secretive fucking corner of the map.
That's what I'm saying. They're good. He's like, ooh, sorry. You're like, cola.
Still not.
One bone pile looks different, like it was made on purpose. You throw some aside and uncover the serene face of a man buried beneath them like in a grave. The body is frozen, so you can't tell if he died a week or 100 years ago. You start to cover him again to let him rest in peace, but you notice a wooden slate on his chest. It describes how to find a hideout free of weirdness on the snowy desert west of here. You are slowly freezing and your body won't resist weirdness much longer, so it's worth a try. Gain the Mysteries and Visions Part 2 status.
Okay.
Hint, the notes lead you to the frozen desert. Go back and check what you can find.
Obviously.
Go
So
to
Tom, I
verse
was saying use that.
234.
Like, the only way we can go is down in that.
Yeah.
There a map.
I know, right? Yeah, there was no map in here. Theoretically, it's still just Avalon.
You stand over the grave of a nameless man, the only human remnant in this otherwise alien cemetery. You pray for the lost soul. Each party member loses 2 terror. Then exploration ends. Hell yeah.
Well done.
Hell
Well
yeah.
done.
You were
All
trying
right.
to go back over there, and you found a way to go.
We now have
Yeah,
the
they're
status
there.
necessary
Right
to
there.
find the thing that's here.
Okay.
That lost shrine.
Let's do it.
Would you like to re-explore? Are
Yeah.
you guys done? I'm assuming you're
Yeah,
done.
we're
We
done.
can't do it
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
We
Let's do the
can
thing.
explore one more time.
Yeah, and then we can still move back. So.
That's combat.
Yeah, sure. I'm probably gonna stay here tonight.
You think?
Yeah. Just because I have a feeling tomorrow night we're gonna wind up staying at the frozen desert.
Okay.
We can't stay in the same.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So
okay.
I will probably wind up staying here at the Giant Center. Okay, so what was the back to 211?
Yeah.
Yes. We can now visit the sacred site. Requires the Mysteries and Visions Part 2 status, which we now have. Go to verse 1, which is another secret. Oh snap! It's the same thing.
What?
You stand over the grave of the nameless man, the only human remnant in this otherwise alien cemetery. Pray for the lost soul. Each party member loses 2 terror, then exploration ends.
You know what?
We can lose terror at will here now. All you have to do is come over here and pray.
Pray to a dead guy.
You just
Yeah.
come over here and pray. We're back.
I love it.
Back to 0.
Apparently,
love
I need to go over and pray to a dead dude.
I have enough
Snap.
energy to use my ability if you want to do an encounter. Gotta break those shoes in sometime.
How lucky do you feel?
I'm not scared. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna pay 1 food and 1 energy.
There's a green, a purple, and a gray.
A green, a purple, and a gray. It's a skull. We take the highest one.
Damn it.
That's good. They probably all the damn
That
same.
one. Well, no, they get the highest.
Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. Bring that shit.
It is a dread crawler. All contents of a burial mound merge together into a crawling discharge. Really had to say
This
it like
does not sound.
Do we have to fight it?
They really had to say it that way.
That sounds disgusting.
Oh.
It has shatter, so it'll destroy any weapons you guys.
Oh
Oh no!
And it's slow.
So you get to draw an extra card.
4 cards it is.
It has 14 hit points.
All right.
Not awful.
No.
And its attack of opportunity is you lose the last 2 cards on the sequence.
Ooh.
Oh, so we can run away pretty much for free. It'll just cost us some energy.
Yeah.
Its reward is 1 rep each and
Right.
2 wealth loot.
All right.
All right.
I would have preferred an XP.
I would have preferred food, but that's all right.
I want XP. I want to get that train rolling. Damage sucks at 4 to 7. Just heads up.
Ooh, dear God, it is.
Oh,
Oof.
it hits.
You got a times
Moderate.
2 on the
Assuming
top.
they brought in Powered.
I don't know. I mean,
Right.
Not starting brands.
now if I had Baylor, yeah, that little freaking dread, I was like, yeah, fuck you, one hit, I'm done.
So we dropped to 4.
You dropped
my
to 4.
last character on the 18 was okay, I suppose.
Oh no, don't hit. Okay, wait.
Crying. That's sad hope.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go in the corner listen to My Chemical Romance. Get out of here.
Okay. Okay.
Leave me and my Fallout Boy alone.
I can do 5 damage,
Okay.
which is not great because if I go first, that puts us right in the middle of that.
That is going to be okay.
Says you.
It's gonna be okay.
Sounds okay to you?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. No, so we need to. You need me to go first. Is what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I said, I can do 5 damage.
I can do 1 draw card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I can do 6 damage, and I draw a card.
That also puts him in the danger zone.
I realize that. Like
Puts him in the not fun place.
Wait a
I
minute.
do more damage.
Wait a
to him
minute.
then.
Wait a minute.
But I can surprisingly link all of these cards if I do it in the right order. And if I do that, I can actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh wow! I can actually link this entire set that I have here.
8.
Okay.
Sorry, I can do 8 damage.
Why don't you do that first then?
Okay. All right.
Because it'll go 8 and then it'll go 5.
It's actually going to go 7 and then turn to 8 on your.
Oh.
Because one of the damage is due to a time count.
Oh, then let's not do that.
So 7 will want me.
All right.
Now I can handle 1 want. Wouldn't want more than 1 want.
No one ever
Come
does.
on.
No one ever does.
How can you make a?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of the best place to do this. I only have 1 price. That's not. That one will link there. Waste it 2 times.
Never like to.
No, I think I'm gonna have to do it this way.
Now remember, you don't have to go crazy. It seems to me like the best way to do this might be to do 3 damage
Right.
in your first turn.
Maybe that's what we're. Yeah.
And I'll take my turn 7, which will put it up to. Because it loses 1, it goes down to 2. I'll do 7, it goes up to. Loses 3, goes down to 6, but then we get new cards. More damage.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with chained weapon. And that's gonna cost me a week. And that's gonna do
3 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. Spend a magic, and then it's double heal. It's double heal.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage.
And what does that do? Flip over weapons.
Flip over weapons and/or shields you're using to gain 2 cubes for each item flip, but we're not. It doesn't matter. But then I will.
That is the exact number we wanted to hit.
It is.
You want to stop there? You can. I'm not going to stop you.
Well,
Not like freaking 6 health.
yeah, exactly. No, the problem is these other cards don't link. Everything I have links to courage, and that card does not courage.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, it can link that, but it only gives me. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. Yeah, let's just stop there. Let's just stop there.
3 damage. You take 2 damage.
Yeah.
Loses 1 cube. Slide this over.
Right.
And my turn. I believe I should do it in this order. Elusive Dance. Gains me literally nothing, but if I want to bring the enemy attack, assuming I have a magic left, which I probably won't, I can prevent 1 damage. Then I can Heroic Aura. Because I have the link, because I do double courage. All characters ignore the panic effect, so if we panic, no big whoop.
Okay.
And I could spend a magic here. I'm tempted to keep it to prevent the damage, but he's not going to do damage by the target. I think I will.
Okay.
So I will actually spend a magic to add a cube.
Okay.
Let's just pile the damage on him.
Okay.
3, and then I will play All Mother's Anthem, which I link with that. That's 2. I gain 2 more for playing the card, so that's 4. Then 1 time counter on this.
Okay.
Gain a point. Gain for each point of maps. Oh, but I have no way to get rid of it. It's only worth 1 damage anyway. Spirituality. But I would rather play this last card.
Go ahead. Okay.
So we are that. Does not happen. She at 7.
Yes.
Fluent movement. That is 1, 2, 3. 3 bonus links. So takes another 3 damage. That should put him at 10. He does not lose any more. I do take 3 damage.
You do take 3 damage.
But now he can't heal.
Right. Nice.
The only downside is round ends. I'm going to draw 1 card. And I think I should. I'm tempted to say I should go again. Just to get rid of that 0, that blank I left you with.
All this. Well, you get to lay the first card down no matter what. But yeah, the issue.
It's a new round, so I can go. I only have 1 card. It does not help me. It might help you.
Okay.
I will take another 3 damage for it. But
what is he? What is he at?
He's at 10. He needs 4 more damage to put him down.
Let's see what we can do here.
You have an X to start with as the problem, and literally no other links.
Right, the first card.
This card is supposed to be a coup de grace.
Oh, okay.
But I could only do 3 bonus links with it. But I'm willing to take another hit to set you up with a double and several other links.
All right, see what we can do.
I'll play that. Gains 2 charges.
Okay.
You may remove a charge to remove a time counter from any card in the sequence from here.
What was that?
He hits me again, but he still doesn't heal.
All right. Everything requires practicality.
Hey, Ambrosine, thank you for the gems. Much appreciated. 1,000 gems. Very kind.
Swanky.
Very kind. Thank you.
Very swanky.
Bearded Swine says, I'm going to pass on fighting Discharge.
Yeah.
Can you do 4 with what you got left?
The problem is 3 of these cards require me to have a weapon. Which, again, seems like a dumb thing to start the game with. Just saying.
Don't look at me. I didn't build it.
Here's a bunch of cards. They're not going to help you yet. I'm going to start with this, I think, only because I'm having trouble linking practicality anyway.
Okay, that's another cube.
But it's another cube.
It's 11.
And then I get to draw a card if I spend a magic. I think I'm going to.
You may gain a terror to gain 1 charge or lose a health to gain 2 charges, and you can then use these charges as magic.
Okay, I'll gain a terror.
That will put 1 charge.
Yeah.
That's a free magic for the rest of the game.
Yeah, let's spend that instead of this one then. Or no, I'd probably have to spend this one when I play it, so I don't know that. But yeah, that's fine. So that is down. I am going to.
3 more damage.
I might not. Oh yeah, I can do this one.
Okay.
Which does nothing.
Except you choose the enemy attack.
Yes. But I could lay down. All these cards don't link together. How the fuck do you build a skill set of shit that don't link together? For abilities that don't work for your character. I'm gonna have to. Well, I can spend two. I don't have 2 mana. I could spend. I could give myself another terror, give myself a token, and spend 2 tokens for a card.
You have to do that when you play the card. So you
you only do it when you play the card.
Instead of gaining terror to gain a charge, you could just lose a health instead. That will give you 2 charges.
Oh, all right, we could do that then. That makes more.
Now you have 2.
Yeah, let's cash it in and draw a card.
Didn't help.
It's good.
Oh, nice. Ignore the enemy attack. Gain 2 cubes. Crash the card after the attack, which still leaves us with a double. 3 singles at the top.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm
beautiful.
gonna stop there.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna stop there. He gets
All right.
2 more cubes.
He gets 2 more cubes. He is 1 damage away from
and this
death.
gets destroyed.
We start another round. We draw another card each.
Good God,
Come
this
on.
is brutal.
This is no damage.
Stop.
I can't.
I
I can't
can
do
go.
anything.
I can go first.
You just need to do 1.
I can do that because it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
That will kill it.
Yay! Holy shit!
Oh my God.
All 3 of these cards required me to have a weapon that I don't have.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was so painful.
We need to get you some weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a weapon. All of them were like, and poison counters to your weapon. That sounds awesome.
My problem was, I'm like, I got this great move. Oh yeah, it drops my entire hand.
Right.
1 rep for each of us.
Yay.
You can't eat that.
Nope.
But 2 wealth, so 1 again for each.
Yay!
Maybe we can trade that for some goodies.
All right.
Or maybe we can buy a donkey that we can then eat.
We are hurt.
Yes, yes we are.
Let's stay here.
Yes we are.
Let's go sleepy time.
Daddy, no likey.
Yeah, we're gonna have much energy next
Somebody
round.
help me. Nope, I'm gonna be able to do nothing.
Yeah, we'll be able to move back to the encampment.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you still want to move back to the
I
frozen
can't.
desert? Do you want to stay
I'm
here?
energy too.
Stay
Let's
here
just
with
stay
me?
here.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Let's
kill
stay.
me now.
Go sleepy time.
You're
Dream.
gonna stay here with me. We're good. We're good. We're good.
All right.
All right. An excellent start.
Yeah. So we all, at the end of the day, we consume a food.
Yep.
We lose an exposure first.
No, it's only if you can't gain health. So since I can, I am.
You guys can gain health. We can't, so we each lose the exposure.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah,
We don't gain health.
I gotcha.
Nope, your health doesn't go up though.
Yeah,
But I lose the
And you-
exposure.
but
You
you lose
lose the
exposure,
exposure.
And you lose a terror, right?
and you lose terror,
And you lose a terror.
and then we
And
dream.
And then we gain a terror because we're outside of the mini area.
Yeah.
So it becomes a wash. You lose a terror and you gain a terror.
Yep. And then we all
Doesn't
dream.
help me at all.
And
Nope.
then it's time for some dreamages.
Everybody
I think
dreams.
there is some dreams everywhere. Let's start with the frozen desert. Remember, dreams often contain hints.
Yes. I don't have to flip for nightmares.
Yeah, no. Silent One and H-Bomb. You stand amidst a vast white field. Snow falls, but it's black and greasy. You want to hide, but you find no shelter here. Then a skeletal hand touches your shoulder and whistles an unsettling melody. At first you feel terror, but then realize the intentions of this person are good.
Skeleton
That's it.
hand.
All right.
He still means you well. So, meanwhile,
How about the Jagad
the
cemetery?
idiots in the cemetery.
The idiots in the cemetery.
Idiots in the cemetery. Dream and nightmare. The sea is calm.
Yay!
Waves comb shallow grooves in the shimmering sand, and the cool breeze smells of salt and adventure.
Ah.
When you blink, the scenery changes.
Oh,
Water
no!
swirls, and hail falls from the sky, and gales howl. Each character who has this dream or nightmare tosses a dial.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's a skull.
Skull for you.
Drop on him.
Grail.
You gain 1 magic. I gain 1 exposure.
Oh no! Right back where we started.
I'm even worse now. Okay.
Good morning,
Hey,
everyone.
good morning. Yeah, you gain energy up to, unless you are near death like me.
Yeah.
We
In
only
which
gain
case,
4.
yep,
So then you add a token to this location.
yep. This is I cannot rest here again tomorrow,
Okay.
or else I gain 2
but-
terror.
Well, you can.
I can, I just shouldn't.
All right. We need some goddamn food.
Yep. I don't know what you expect me to do about that.
You wait there.
I'm about as screwed up as it's possible to be.
Now, if you come back, spend even more energy and
Oh,
find a carcass. you
hang
can get
on,
some
hang
food.
on. Things may have gotten worse. We have another.
Oh, I can
Pivot.
hear this.
What was the night part of that one?
with-
Wasn't there a separate part to that one?
Sorry.
You say there was another part to that one for the night?
No.
The first card you read.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no separate part of it.
Oh, there's another.
Without the protection of a sanctuary, weirdness sows madness and fear in your mind. The fact that warmth escapes your body doesn't help either. You have to hurry.
You think?
Gee, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank
I
Mr.
appreciate that.
Obvious. Run!
It's going to get worse. Well, we know where we need to go. We have what we need to get there.
So you want to go to the Black Sands with me?
No,
All
I'm going to the frozen desert
right.
for free.
Let's go to the desert.
And if I have to, I will spend energy to explore. Make sure we find this damn. Then you guys can figure out what the hell you want to do after that. Should we all go together?
We could all go together.
He's all.
Shall we?
Want to go to? I mean, it takes like an energy to do extra.
Oh, I'm not going to gain more than 4 anyway, so I might as well spend all my energy.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay, so we can now visit the cliff's icy overhang, scout the desert, hunt snow foxes, or follow the clues. Requires Mysteries and Visions Part 2, which we now have.
So we should do that.
Yeah.
Follow the clues.
Follow the clues.
We're gonna do that.
Go to 322. I go to 3. You follow almost invisible clues, snow-covered poles, unnatural snowdrifts, and your own intuition. Finally, you find an entrance to a hideout dug in a small hill. There are some bedrolls and crates inside. You search through everything and find a stash of well-preserved rations, as well as 4 strange, weird stone amulets, each a part of a larger statue. There's also a parchment along with them explaining everything you need to know. They're supposed to be pieces of some old portable menhir that helped ancient heroes navigate the weirdness-covered lands.
We heard that.
Unfortunately, they turn inert after some time, and to reactivate them, you need to imbue them with magic from any Four-Dweller artifact. Until now, you thought Four-Dwellers were just a legend. How could you find an item that belonged to them? Gain 3 food. Each party member loses 2 terror and gains 2 XP.
All right. Who? Who?
2 terror.
Yeah. Good stuff.
And 3 food between us.
I'll take one,
yeah,
please.
I need 1 as well. The last one can be between you
You want
guys.
mine for my ability in case? Remove 2 exposure.
I have exactly 2 exposure, which would be nice, but it's up to you if you want.
I mean, I can use that 1 food.
Oh, sure.
Cost 1 energy.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we can always use it later. See what we use for the end of the day.
Okay.
And then what happens?
So you took the food?
Yeah.
All right. Remove location 201 from the game and replace it with location 221.
Wow. We're gonna start this already.
Oh, there's no easy. Right that.
221 is the
the
desert.
Glimmering Forest will let you hunt.
Yeah. 221.
The Desert Hideout.
Yeah.
Still the same thing. You can still listen to the wind to gain 1 magic for 3 energy. But now there is an opening to the left. Does that mean we get to it? I'm not sure. It says find and resolve the chapter 1 part 4 card. We skipped part 3.
Well, apparently we
Discard the active event pile. Okay, well, screw those then. Need 'em.
Screw
Remember
them.
not to change the structure of the rest of the event deck, so we'll leave those. And here's number 4. You found a place where your mind can rest, but the cold still remains a severe problem. Also, as you were leaving the hideout, you caught a glimpse of the same 4-armed beast traversing the desert and heading southeast toward Black Sands. If it really is a four-dweller, maybe it lives there and you could find something related to it? Quest, find the four-dweller artifact.
Lovely.
That's fine. We sleepy here. We go get some food. We fight the Far Dweller.
Exploration ends. And this is a sanctuary.
Yes.
Just for a reminder, at the start of the day, if your character is in a location with this seal, they don't gain terror due to being out of range.
That's cool.
But that's at the start of the day.
And this is spend 3 energy. Still the same thing. Spend 3 energy.
Still the
gain.
same thing, but now the way is open to the west. You don't get new cards, though, because it did not say to do so.
Correct. All right.
We also don't have the veneers. Wouldn't make sense.
Easy come, easy go.
All right. What does everyone else want to do with the rest of their day? I still have 1 energy. I might as well spend it on
I
something.
have 1 energy.
Might as well hunt.
Do you need a bunch of energy to do your healing thing?
Just 1.
Just 1. Okay, and he has to spend at least 1. Right.
Yeah.
So I can't donate my.
I would spend 1 to hunt foxes. That was one of the search options.
It is, but I don't have enough energy to explore and then hunt foxes. So you would need to go with someone.
It requires 2 energy to do it.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
But there is the first option which nobody took, which I could probably do. And it might even be different now. It's 221.
Yeah.
Instead of 201.
All right, look over the cliffs. Yeah, we all have like 1.
Nope, I don't even have the option of the cliffs anymore.
Oh, okay. You want to just explore?
I can, I guess.
I don't know if there's new options. Is what I'm saying.
Scout the desert. Pay 1 energy per party member. Go to verse 6. Hunt snow foxes. Pay only if there's no time token location. Pay 2 energy. Period. 3. Climb up the cliffs. Requires the means of survival part 4 status. We do not have.
No.
Activate protective amulets. Requires all characters. Chapter 1 and secret card 44. We do not.
That's what we're working on next time.
Meditate requires all characters in the initiation part 1 status.
We also don't have.
Do not have. And finally, rest in the hideout. Each party member loses 1. So, I mean, unless you're willing to just pay the 2 to take me with you.
Well, I only have 2 to begin with. So.
And I'm at 0.
Right. I mean, whatever.
You want to hunt snow foxes? Let's hunt snow
Let's
foxes.
go hunt some snow foxes. We need food, goddammit.
Place a time token on this location. Resolve the snow fox green encounter difficulty 1.
Yay, difficulty 1.
Oh, great. If they do 2 damage, I'm dead.
Oh no. Why did I bring you with me? Nice. They just die
Do
and
they
give us
just-
food?
Do terror? Or...
No, Aaron, they don't. Would you like to take some more guesses?
Exposure? Exposure is a good one.
No.
All right.
No. They only have 5 hit points, boys.
Oh, we can manage.
Listen, I've had my ass kicked by puffins
I
before.
did 7 on my
All
turn.
right,
I feel pretty good about it.
People pay well for its fur, but can you really kill such a lovely tiny creature?
If it's made of meat, I can.
cute. It's
If it's
so cute. How can you kill this thing?
Because I'm hungry.
yeah. It's not my fault.
Daddy hungry.
So 0 to 4 is you lose 2 cubes, 1 energy.
Oh, well, I'm already at 0, so that's going to go well.
If you try to run away, you're gonna lose an energy.
What happens if you lose an energy and you don't
I
have
think you
energy?
just hit rock bottom. I think you just hit 0.
You just pass out.
However, the loot is 2 food and 1 weapon. It has a eel,
Right.
a magic, and a 2 timeser at the bottom.
Sweet. 1, 2, 3, and yeah.
What's its attack for 2 damage?
Its attack is to lose 2 cubes.
It runs around like crazy.
I can do careful planning, which will let us draw an extra card during a draw step, but I have to lose an energy. Which again, I think. Oh, is he dead?
No. But I do. He gets 2 cubes.
More than that. On his turn,
Yes.
instead of the enemy attack, he takes 2 more damage. And then that card goes away, leaving a triple down at the bottom. I cannot capitalize on at all.
God damn it!
I have 3 blanks.
Means
None
it
of them
also
do anything.
loses.
Yeah.
Go
So
spend your magic to 1.
can I choose not to and just let that time counter do the job for me?
You can, but it'll lose 2 cubes, but it'll gain 4.
Then
and
it'll
die.
gain 4 and die. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll just play 0 cards because there's no penalty for playing 0.
Okay.
So yeah, he loses 2 cubes and then gains 4 and dies. I mean, I'm happy with that. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, wait a minute, that'll do the job. I'll just let it sit and kill it. Okay. 2 food, 1 apiece. You think? And 1 wealth. Would you like that, sir? Because you did all the work. You did all the work. It's only fair.
That went well.
That went better than the alternative.
Thank God I only have 5
Thank heavens they don't do damage. Thank God they
My
don't
cards
do
don't do shit.
How come they get a level 3?
Because you explored the wrong part of the snow.
Yeah. Well,
Run
I
away.
am officially out.
Yeah, I'm empty.
I am at 0.
Yeah, I'm
I
done.
can't do squat.
I'm
I
done.
have 1 energy.
I have 1.
You still want to heal my exposure? I wouldn't say no.
I can. Yeah,
Doesn't
I can
require
do
food.
1 food, 2 exposure gone.
There you go.
Oh.
At least it's gone.
At least it's gone. I don't have to worry about it. It's still going to take 6 days for me to get back to full health, but we don't have any other means of healing at the moment.
Not yet. We'll get there.
I will just take it very, very easy.
Yeah.
All right. That's the end of the day for me.
Yeah, that's the end of the day for everybody.
You. All right. End of the day. Consume a food. Heal a health. Lose a terror. Gain energy. I have slightly more energy today. Okay. And
that cute little animal made me feel
then
better.
we have the same dream that you guys had before.
Yep.
Desert weird melody, skeletal hand, but you know it's a friend. Or no, wait, it's different now. It's
No, it's
221.
different. Yeah.
You are in a small tavern where the only other visitor is the wind that brings the smell of dampness and rot. You like it. It's the scent of the familiar bog. Almost every time you come here, you end up taking part in a great feast. Each character who has this dream loses 1 terror.
All right. I mean, we're already there, but awesome.
That's 0. Happy with that. And then good morning. We're all in the sanctuary, so no terror gained. And well, shit.
Hey, how much is the
2 experience.
To gain a card to your combat attack? Yeah, it's 2 experience.
Oh, 5.
For you, it's 2 for the first one in each pair.
Yes.
So if you have 0 aggression and empathy, so you could pay 2 and gain a dot in either aggression or empathy.
Yeah.
gonna do it?
I unfortunately have 1 in at least everything.
Yeah,
so
I'm kind of well rounded, unfortunately.
I need to wait for 4 experience or more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need another practicality that's really bad.
I would like a practical.
Yeah. All right.
You are chilled to the bone. Your body shivers. You are weakened and prone to illness, but you have to fight on. Don't yield to the drowsiness. Don't let your eyes close. Each character who is not in a settlement loses 2 health and gains 2 exposure.
Are we in a settlement?
No. It says settlement. Oh no.
Holy shit.
I am back down to 1 energy and 1 health.
So we all gain lose health
and gain 2 exposure. So I
Holy
gained the exposure back that I lost.
Yeah.
Put this card back on top of the event deck, then place 2 random events on top of it.
Holy.
We've got 3 days before that happens again.
There's just enough time for you to heal up to 3. Oh no!
Yes, please.
Dude, this is gonna get brutal.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is
This is already brutal.
This is brutal.
And we're actually playing the game right this time
Yeah.
instead of hardcore.
Yeah, the exposure mechanic is kind of brutal.
Like, I really feel like we're missing something. It's like the game is assuming that we have, like, high-powered characters.
I don't think so. I think we just need to book it for this.
get out of this area.
I think once we get the fragment from the Four Dweller, that we'll be able to light the Minier and stop freezing to death and start recovering. Yeah, that's right. Your 2 moves. But
Last
all right, one more round. What are we gonna do? Aaron's doing nothing.
Aaron's moving.
I'm taking my free move. I'm tempted to explore, but given how badly that could backfire on me.
Yeah, no. Why don't
I mean, it's a glimmering forest.
I know?
I'll tell you what. If someone wants to come with me, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Somebody's got to explore Black Sands.
I don't have enough energy to even
somebody,
get there.
Somebody has to explore.
Yes, I don't have enough energy to get
We have
there,
enough energy
but
to
they
get
do.
there.
So you and I'll go here,
Right.
and then you guys can get over here.
Spend 1 energy. I can't see the number. 2, 3.
We're gonna explore. All right, we're gonna explore.
Please don't. The hunters from Mangrove Huddle often visit Glimmering Forest. It's full of game, and its leafless trees provide ample light and shelter. Roots emerge from the earth and ice, making it difficult to navigate. If you follow animal tracks, you'll always find an easy path. Follow the trail, go to verse 6. Climb a glimmering tree, pay 1 energy per party member. Nope. Delve into the forest, go to verse 4. You think you saw a glimpse of a human there, or leave. Delve into the forest or follow the trail.
Let's follow the trail.
The track is clearly visible in the snow, but soon it fades on hard ice. Roll a die and add your caution.
Haha!
Check your final result. That is
Not
not
bad.
the right kind of die.
East.
Damn it.
6.
There is a barely visible trail leading deeper into the forest. Go to verse 1. You find a hidden glade with a massive block of salt at its center. Beneath the block, there's a puddle of water. If you are mabbed and you don't have the Lost Apprentice Part 1 status, go to verse 3. You notice a trail of bare feet dotted with drops of blood leading toward a tree. Anxiety grips your heart. You climb the tree and find several parchments tucked between the branches, with more blood staining the bark. It looks like someone rested here for a while. You grab the parchments and study carefully. They are your apprentice's notes and map sketches, showing areas near Forest Sanctuary, Sleeping Rocks, and Stone of Memories. You hope you will find her there. Mabbed gains 1 experience. Gain the Lost Apprentice Part 1 status and go back to verse 1.
Well, that's cool.
Would you like to prepare an ambush for animals? Pay 3 energy. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, sure.
Would you like to drink from a puddle? Go to verse 7.
No, isn't that
No.
salt water?
No, it's salt water. Or leave. Say we just
Let's leave.
Let's just leave. Can
No,
we
let's
leave,
drink,
please?
let's drink the salt water, Aaron. What could happen?
Do you want to?
No!
Okay.
Do it.
It'll fucking kill us.
It would literally kill me. Let's not. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
We found something. I found like a trace
You
of
did
my
good. No,
Lost
you
Apprentice.
did damn good.
That has been.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Find over there.
I think I marked last.
You scum of a bitch.
I was helping.
You were helping. Alright, that's the damn end of my turn. There ain't nothing happening.
I know. That's right. That was fruitful though. That was
Yeah.
well worth doing.
Yeah. But we know the goodie we're looking for is that black sand.
Yes.
It cost us 2. one to explore.
Then draw a purple encounter.
Oh, we're not even exploring yet.
Get once per day. Purpla. That is not a good sound.
Red crawler.
We're the one they just fought? It is, too. You shuffle.
Is that a level
Did
3?
you shuffle?
Thought
Was
I
it two?
shuffled.
We'll look at the bottom of the deck.
I remember seeing shuffle. You just put it at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, we're not counting that. Redraw after you shuffle.
That's fine.
H-Bomb, would you mind shuffling the remainder of the decks, please?
The gray one was shuffled.
Oh, you had to go
Snow
find
glasses.
Just so we don't do this to ourselves again.
So the reason that the new box doesn't come with the thing for the players is because you undo everything and now you have room for the players.
Okay.
Make sure you buy the base game, folks.
This one's slightly better. We got paired shows. When the lights start in the night sky, don't look at them. Send a soul.
All right then.
Yeah, alright. I usually have to pay somebody for that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
It's
Cost
got
extra.
fear. You panic whenever you have more zero terror.
Oh, we have 0. That's good.
It's only
See,
5.
Your first card is always blind.
It's 5, but if you only do 0 to 2 damage, we gain an exposure. 3 to 4 is gained as a damage and gain 2 terror.
Mm.
Yay?
Well, then we start the first.
Yeah.
Those are all shuffled. All it is fear.
So I can't use the thing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of my cards require weapons, and I'm like, I don't have one. Even though my character's clearly shown carrying several weapons.
Oh, it only has magic and times on the bottom. That's lovely.
Well, that does suck.
Okay, that. I mean, I can. I mean,
Irritatingly, I'm 1 experience point away from gaining a level.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
You want to start writing your character stats down as what you will have after you rest?
Oh, yeah.
I can try.
We'll do it in pencil so we can.
Well, I have one where I can discard any number at the top of my deck and draw. And I can draw a card. Times 3. Hopefully I have a damage there.
Yeah, remember you will be losing a gaining
Yeah.
health.
Yeah, times 3.
I'll be
I
up to
can't
5.
Hey, that's 3 more than me.
Yeah, I know. We really took it on the chin. We were doing so good.
It would have been one thing if it said anyone
Well,
not
yeah,
in
you
a
just-
settlement or sanction.
You
Right.
gain an exposure.
Right, like what's the point?
after
What
your
is it
turn.
sanctioning us
But then if I
from?
just pass,
You're gonna ask it.
that'll go off, it dies.
The other alternative.
Right.
How's the
Move down, add
But
another
they
exposure. And it'll do 1 damage if you get 1.
going?
Yes. We'll do the same thing Aaron did. Bam.
Well, the reward is losing
Yep.
exposure, so I.
We lose the health. So it'll take 1 damage. I'll say I'm done. Because on my turn it will activate. So I lose an exposure. You lose an exposure. No health. 1 magic. I don't even know if I use.
I must use.
You take it. Okay, we beat it up.
Hooray! Did you guys get the goodies?
Yes.
All right.
Each
Boom.
lost an exposure and gained 1 magic.
Very nice. Would
Well
you like
done,
to-
well done.
Although I gained an exposure during the so I just
Right.
lost the one.
She did an errand just wait for the time counter to kill itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it works.
It works.
Welcome to Black Sands. Would you like to explore?
Yes.
Soaring dunes of black sand shimmer in the sun. Harmless yet disgusting worms bask on sunlit slopes, warm and free of snow. The air tastes of salt as a mild breeze blows from the ocean. If not for the weirdness lurking in the shadows, this would be a perfect place to rest. Collect worms, pay 1 energy, gain 1 food, then go to verse 6. Lie down on the warm sand, pay 1 energy per party member, go to verse 3. Traverse black dunes and rest by the sea. Each party member loses 2 energy, go to verse 5. Or follow the fresh trail in the sand, only if the saved quest card, Chapter 1, Part 4, is revealed, and it is. Pay 2 energy per party member, go to verse 1.
Wow.
You have like none of those energies.
I mean, you could.
We could do that.
Yeah, you could rest there because we got 2 more days before the bad thing happens. Then you could start energized up.
Yes.
Yeah, but is there anything for we each have 1
We have
energy we could
1
run.
energy left. That's
Right.
it.
That's what I mean.
Are there any of those options?
I think all of them took 2.
All of them took something. Collect worms is just 1 energy, period. You gain 1 food, then we go to verse 6.
That's not a bad idea.
You want food?
Yeah.
I mean, we both need. Well,
It's 1 food, period, for 1 energy. It's just an even trade.
so
But
I'll do
verse
that.
6
I'll
will
get the
do
1
something.
energy. Go to 6. We're gonna eat 1.
Okay. Gain 1 food.
Yep.
If you have the means of survival part 1, flip that over. I don't think we do.
I don't believe
I think we have
so.
part 2. Means of survival.
Part 1, no.
Okay, so if there are 2 time tokens on this location, go to verse 2. Otherwise, place a time token on this location. Exploration.
I'm gonna live there and eat for a few days.
Okay. We're done.
I have a feeling if you hunt worms for too long, something bad happens.
You find the big worm.
Or something good could happen. You don't know.
Probably find the mother worm like I did
Yeah.
last time
Yeah.
and got murdered.
And find it with your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Because it literally eats you.
Yep.
Okay.
Murdered.
Will that be the end of your turn and your day?
Yes.
All right. Eat up.
I am now.
Consume a food. Heal a health. Gain your energy. Oh, goody. I have 2.
You're in hurting shape, dude.
Yeah, I'm in bad shape. Really bad. But that's the end of it. At the end of the day, we will save our progress. So yeah, you guys just make sure to write down your stats on our save sheet.
After you consume your food.
Yeah, after
and
you
heal.
conserve your food, get your energy back, all that stuff. Because we're saving exactly at the start of the next. Where we will find out what event card we get. You can if you want, but this is the way we were supposed to do it in the first place, so we're just going to do it that way. Just try it out, see if it works for us. Who knows? Alright, well, thanks to everybody who came by. Eric Luke, TBS, Ambrosine with the gem donation. Thank you so much, Ambrosine. Very kind of you. Yeah, so that's going to be it from us. We will be back, excuse me, out of nowhere next Thursday.
Yeah.
And possibly this Sunday for some regular ass board games.
Regular ass.
Regular ass board games.
So you should write down if you have the exposure.
Oh yes, we should.
In your health aisle.
Yeah. Write 3 down for me.
And write 2 down for me. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, but we'll be fine.
It'll
We'll
be
be
fine,
fine.
it's fine.
Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe
It's probably fine.
come back next Thursday to find out if we survive
Ha!
our very first chapter.
It's not starting out as well as I'd like it to.
It's not going well at all.
It's not great. It's not great.
I was like, oh, we know the rules this time. It'll be easy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that didn't make it easy.
No.
We're easy.